Go ahead, say what you just said.
I ain't gonna say I never ask nobody for nothing, but I try to limit it because really, if I ask somebody for something, that means I really need it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I might really need it. They're gonna be like, "Oh man, you bullshitting. You don't need no money. You blase blase." I don't even want to hear all that shit.
Yeah.
So to keep me from hearing that shit, I won't even ask nobody. If I can't get it right then, I'm just gonna do what I do.
Yeah.
Until I be able to get it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then at the same time, if I feel like you think of me in that light, ain't no sense of me to even ask you to change the way you even think about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just wait. You know what I'm saying?
And my situations in the past have been in those situations where I need something sometimes. Like I say, most times you'll call somebody, man, you don't need nothing. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you get in a bind where you do need something. You know what I'm saying? And you call the people, you know what I'm saying, they say, well, man, I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they have it and they don't give it to you and it make you feel kind of
that you even got yourself up there.
Yeah, because you kind of put a damper on your whole spirit. But and there's been situations, this is total end where you do ask people for something, they give it to you, and they give you what you ask for, and you give it back. But then they try to position themselves where they could use you. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel like they did a favor for you. You know what I'm saying? But I just ain't never really, I don't, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm kind of hard on, asking people for stuff. You know what I'm saying? I pull my way through it. You know what I'm saying? So I can, you know what I'm saying, just make some shit happen, So, but yeah, it's rough being in a situation where you need some people, you know what I'm saying, you don't have nobody you can call.
Man, I promise I try not to get in no situation. But one thing about that's something that you really can't predict.
Yeah.
Unless you just got some say, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, I'm in a better situation than I ever been in, but at the same time, like the preacher said, you can be doing good right now, and tomorrow you'll be World War III.
We won bad goddamn phone call, a bad accident from being, you know what I'm saying, flat.
Yeah.
And I tell people all good thing is I work every day and I get paid.
Yeah.
And I get paid every 2 weeks, which sucks, but you know what I'm saying, it's just is what it is. But I was taught as a young man, you never put all your eggs in one batch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta always, a man gotta always keep something going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you just learn that to keep yourself from asking people to do you favors because, you know what I'm saying, it's rough, man, you know what I'm saying, when you get a situation
I'm like, somebody ask me for something, I let them borrow some. But when I need to borrow some, they want to ask me 50 questions.
Yeah.
What you need that for?
They know your business.
Why you need that much?
Yeah.
You think you can make it happen with this?
Yeah.
But when you ask me, boom, I just give it to you. I don't ask you no questions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just how it is, though, man.
But and sometimes I look at my phone. Sometimes with numbers I've accumulated over the years. You know what I'm saying? And there's not many people I could call on my phone and ask him if I get in a bind to come help me out.
I'm gonna tell you what I did one day. This ain't no lie. This is what I did. I called every number that I had on my phone. If they ain't answer, I erased it. Every number on my phone.
Yeah.
And it knocked the number way down. I had like 1,500 numbers on my phone. These cause like you might see somebody you ain't seen in a while. Damn man, what's your number behind that? You get their number, you might don't never call them. They might don't never call you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Somebody called me. This was yesterday. A young guy. You know what I'm saying? Called me. He was in the hood, but he done moved off. He called me that was yesterday he called me. And I got his number programmed on my phone. He called me. And I said, what's up, sissy? You know what I'm saying? And the first thing he said, well, you still got my number programmed in your phone.
You got a number program on the sister.
No, I saw his name. I ain't calling you call the name, but I had the name programmed. Yeah. But that's the way I talk to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He said, man, that's good. You still got my number programmed on the phone. And what I said, I'm a stable human being now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm probably going to have the same phone number. And you know what I'm saying? I just talk good shit to him because he's a young cat. And I told him how proud of him that he, being a man, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it is what it is.
But believe it though, there's some folks out there look up to you like that.
Yeah. And they just be wanting. Sometimes young people just want to hear some words of inspiration. I text people all the time. Sometimes, not all the time, but the young guys when I work at the school, I text when I see them doing good. Say, man, I'm proud of y'all. You're doing good. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it up.
So look, when I had my store, I had a couple dudes just coming up. They went to Miles, and they know I went to Miles. They used to always come in, and they end up graduating. And they end up graduating from Miles.
Yeah.
But that's how it is, man.
It
good. It good. I mean, it's always good to be an influence on somebody.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, and it's better to be a good influence than a bad influence, but you're gonna be an influence one way or the other.
Yeah.
Whether you believe it or not, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying you're supposed to be perfect, but just realize somebody always watching you, whether you're doing terrible or doing great or just right there in the middle. You could be straddling the fence, but somebody watching you know.
Man,
so
my dad used to tell me that all the time.
Yeah.
I always be on your game because you never know who watching.
Yeah.
And that was when I was playing basketball.
Yeah. And they just motherfuckers always watching you, boy.
I always watch you.
Yeah.
When you think they ain't watching, they always watch you.
Yeah. So the moral of this part of this story is do your best to keep yourself together so you won't have to depend on nobody. Because when you depend on people, they all most of the time they're gonna let you down. You know what I'm saying? You know,
and they control you too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. When you stand on your own 10 toes, cuz you dangerous.
Ain't nothing nobody could do.
You dangerous when you can stand on your own 10 toes.
That's it.
Now you may fall sometime, but when you can most of the part stand up on your own, cuz you're all right. You know what I'm saying? You can walk in a room and I told the dude that. I say when you stand on your own 10 toes, man, you can walk in a room and hold your head up. You ain't got to be surrounded by a bunch of friends.
That's
you
true.
know what I'm saying? That's the only thing about being a man. You be a man.
I'll tell you. I heard a dude say, I was on Instagram. I heard a dude say that he said, "Man, I'd rather have 4 quarters than 100 pennies."
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's all both of them equal $1, but them folks, it's just a lot less weight.
That's what he said. I'd rather have 4 good people than 100 people that I don't really know.
And then out of them 100, you gonna have 2. So you could have threw the 980 away from the get-go.
That's true, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
And life will teach one thing about life, because if you live long enough, them 100 pennies gonna get out your pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Believe that.
Before it's all said and done, you're gonna have 1 or 2 in your pocket, you know what I'm saying, that you can count on.